and gentlemen, listeners and learners, welcome back to the TriForce of Shenanigans podcast, the podcast hosted by yours truly, Levi the Killer 43.
Brendan plays.
And
Gabe.
Also known as Gabe Prime on YouTube and Twitch. So what we do is we take turns rotating who is hosting each episode and who comes up with the topics. And today, this lovely episode will be our host, who's hosted 2 episodes, but one of them, as you heard from last episode, is my fault. One of them you'll never see. But today's episode is hosted by none other than Brendan. So Brendan, take us away. Oh, you can do a thing now, yes! Also, for those who don't know,
I have a camera.
Brendan has a face now. He's no longer in the witness protection program. We have freed him from.
I got out.
We have freed him from Azkaban, and he is no longer. He no longer has to send owls in to do so.
Don't worry, the Azerbaijani
Exactly.
government's on their way.
Johnny 5 is alive, as we all know. But I cut a deal with Lord Vader, and he's okay with it because he thinks that we're funny because it's the hit podcast TriForce of Shenanigans, hosted by famous YouTubers Brendan Plays 121, Gabe Prime, and Levi the Killer 43.
It's a hit podcast.
Hit podcast, just as ChatGPT
And the famous.
Then ChatGPT did say we were famous, and we do lots of fan interactions.
Total. Yeah.
Our fan interactions are pretty much with each other, so you know.
Mine wasn't a fan, but someone at my work figured out that I stream.
Hey, I've got a big fan. I got a big fan over there.
I also have a big fan over there, but it's across the room. But I can't.
I have a ceiling fan.
I have a big fan. I have a fan in here. I also have a fan over there, and then I've got another fan somewhere else back home. But shit.
It was where it used to be. Wait, this is a different angle.
Your grandma's a different angle.
This is awkward.
I should not have touched my camera.
All right.
Keep it there. Okay.
All right. Well,
Keep it there.
Brendan. I'm passing it over to you now. Take it away.
Well, we're gonna have small talk again. Just a little small talk.
Gabe, would you like me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Gabe, you can go first, Gabe.
Oh,
Gabe,
okay.
I've been
been chosen. So I had a little fun interaction with my graphics card here today.
Was it
decided, oh yeah, you know how like you can go in and like Windows will automatically update all of your like software and everything. You should be good to go. That was not the case. I went in and needed to totally uninstall and reinstall my entire graphics card software. Very annoying. Anyways, I recently just bought a adapter USB to HDMI for my computer so that I could run another monitor off of a USB cable. And it just so happened that this correlated with the second I plugged this in. So I thought it was this thing's fault. It really wasn't this thing's fault. So I got very mad at it.
No way.
And I may or may not have accidentally left a scathing review of this thing that was not really warranted. So
Wait, whoa! You leave reviews of products?
it was more a phone call to their support line.
Never mind.
Okay.
That's different then.
You make a review? He did. He made a GTFO review.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I think I did too. To be
Yes,
honest
you
with you. I think I
did.
did too. To be honest, I don't know.
I am not. I don't review anything
I do.
besides on YouTube.
I review everything.
But no.
I rate this podcast 3 out of 10. It would be a 12 out of 10, but they got that dumbass Levi in the bottom there, and that just really brings down the quality.
So I've gotta apologize for that random company that I'm not gonna say. The
Oh,
name
you
of,
might say
you
cat.
won't know Who I am.
you
Oh
say
my
that?
God! It's Brendan's pussy! Woo!
See a cat.
But no, that's what I got for small talk. Why do I feel like my computer issues are going to be a common occurrence?
ChatGPT was right. Gabe brings the techie updates to this. ChatGPT was straight up correct. ChatGPT was actually correct. All right, I got you with my small talk. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. So today I went over to lunch at about 2-ish o'clock, and I was like, I'm gonna go get some Chick-fil-A in the Union because I was hungry, right? I didn't eat lunch today. I didn't eat anything. I was like, I'm gonna go get some Chick-fil-A in the Union. It's nice and convenient. It's cold outside. Where we were at, it's currently 4 degrees, but earlier when I went, it was 5 degrees. Felt like negative 15. It was cold outside.
Oh, it's cold here too. Yeah.
So I walk over, I get my Chick-fil-A, and as I'm walking back, there's like a little area parking lot on the way back to my dorm. And some nice Buick car comes and loops around and pulls up right in front of me like it's a 70s like NCIS show and I'm about to get jumped. But I knew I wasn't gonna get jumped because it's a Buick and like I don't know what thugs in Brookings, South Dakota have Buicks. Like, sir, give me your wallet. Ah, you only have 10s? Never mind. Be on, peasant. Like I don't know. I was gonna get jumped by like the fucking.
Here's some money.
Yeah. Here's some money for you instead, so we can rob you next time. Okay, okay. And this guy rolls down his window on the passenger side, and two fine young gentlemen dressed up very snazzy, very sharp, like roll down the window and they pull up and they're like, "Oh, how you doing, sir?" I was like, "Oh, not too bad. How you gentlemen doing?" And there's an event going on at our college day, so I figured, oh, they're probably just looking for like directions to the parking lot, right? Like, totally happens. People get lost. It's a big campus, and so it happens. And then I see that they're all dressed up, and they're like, "Do you have a minute to talk about God with us for a second?" And I'm like, "Oh Lord." Now, for the record, I go to church. And these two gentlemen were Mormon, which is not the church I go to, which I guess fine. You're totally like you're allowed to do whatever you'd like. I have nothing against Mormon people. I think they're funny, and I think that but a lot of my friends from Cheyenne are Mormon. But when it is -15 outside, you do not stop someone while they're outside and have a conversation with them. You just don't. So I'm over here freezing my tits off, and I'm like, God, sorry, gentlemen, I really would just like, I just got my lunch. I haven't eaten today. I'd really like to go to my room and eat my food and get out of the cold. And they're like, well, just a minute. It'll just be a minute. I'm like, I understand that. But that's a minute in the cold that I don't got to be in the cold, right? If you talk to me for 1 minute, that is one less minute I am in my room eating my warm Chick-fil-A sandwiches. 1 minute I'm getting colder, and my sandwiches are getting colder. I don't know if any of you have ever had spicy chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A. They're not good cold. They're better. They're infinitely better when they're warm. So me standing out here, freezing my tits off with a Chick-fil-A sandwich in my bag, and these guys are just like, well, we'd like to talk to you about how religion can benefit your life. I'm like, I understand. It can do great things if you put your mind to it. Also, if I didn't care, it would mean I'm 1 minute warmer inside my building. And so I keep telling them, I'm like, guys,
you got jumped by a bunch of Mormons and got frostbite.
Basically, dude. And so I'm over here, I'm telling them, I'm like, there's a reason I'm wearing this, bro. I'm cold. I was cold, bro. And so I told them, I was like, I understand, gentlemen. I'd really appreciate it if I could just go back to my room. And these fellas were adamant on their position. They're like, well, what if you can't talk to us for 1 minute? And I'm like, no, I'm freezing. And the whole time, have you guys ever seen the shorts on YouTube where it's like sir, do you have a minute just to donate to the earth? And it's like, nah, I really got to be at it. Sir, it's just 1 minute. You don't have, and it's just like, no, I really got it. Come on, sir, don't you think about that? Nah, I don't care about the planet. You ever seen those shorts? Yeah, that's kind of how I felt with like, you don't have a minute to stop and talk about the Lord. I'm like, nah, bro.
Have you seen the ones where it's $1 can save a child? He's like, how much would you like to donate today, sir? We'll donate $5. They pull around with the van, and they let 5 kids out of the van, and they drive away.
Yeah, bro. And so like,
stop.
And so like, I told after a while, they're like, well, have you ever read the Bible before? I'm like, several times over again, and in different versions. Yes, I have. I'm very familiar. Well, are you familiar? And they pull up the Book of Mormon, and I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to hate, because I perfectly fine what you think, but y'all for real tried to write the sequel to the Bible and thought it was going to be a top-selling hit, and you failed on both accounts. And they're like, have you read this book before? I'm like, I have not read this book before. As forementioned, I'm not Mormon. And they're like, well, what if you just read it? I'm like, what if I don't? What if I just walk back to my room and eat my Chick-fil-A? How's that sound? I'm like, well, what if you just read one chapter about it? I'm like, I can see where this is going. Give me the book and leave. Give me the book and I'll get out of your damn hair. And I'll go set it downstairs on a table down there where people are free to, there's like a lost and found or like a free to take receptacle basically down there that if you set stuff in it, people are free to take it and it's clean and it's good. And I was like, give me the damn book and goodbye. And then like, well, can we text you and ask how that chapter has changed your life? I was like, no, you cannot have my information. And probably the worst part is like towards the beginning of the conversation, I'm telling them, I'm like reiterating, it's -15 outside and I'm wearing a jacket and I'm holding Chick-fil-A. I do not have muffs. I do not have gloves. I am cold. Let me go to my, and they're like, oh, well, would you like to get into our nice warm car? Like they didn't say that, but they're like, but I was like, I'm really cold, and they're like, well, you can get into the car. It's nice and warm. I'm like, so I don't mean to be that guy, but like, you don't offer strangers in your car. Just like as a stranger, you don't get into strangers' cars. And the guy was flustered. He's like, oh my goodness, I am so very sorry for saying that. I'm like, I understand. You're trying to do a good thing here. Let me go eat my Chick-fil-A, damn it! Like, it's not like I don't care. You could be handing out
hungry.
If at the end of this conversation you were handing out $1,000 bills, I would pass because I want my Chick-fil-A, bro. I'm hungry and cold. Let me leave. Oh my god. So look, if you are any sort of missionary, Mormon, Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints, I know a lot of people go around and do that. And if they were to meet me in the union and do this, I'd probably indulge them in their conversation. Because I got nothing else I'm doing today. I'm in a warm area, so I'm okay to have a conversation. If you go knock on someone's door and you're the cold one, perfectly fine with it. Be out there as long as you want. Do not approach somebody when it is cold and they are outside unless they are willing to, and like, if they're like, yeah, it's kind of cold out. Never have someone do that. Even if they say they're okay with it, don't have that conversation with them. Because it is annoying. And especially when it's -15. The fuck is wrong with it? And I'm sure they got in a competition with their friends like, I bet we can get more people to take the stupid books. I'm sure there was some game going on or something like that, or their church told them to go do it. And I'm sure they did a great job. I'm sure they think they're doing God's work and they're doing a great job. Good for them. Don't do it. Go do that in Walmart. It's nice and warm in Walmart. It is not nice and warm in the -15-degree weather. It just isn't. Christ's sakes, dude. That like, and I got back, I was just like, if they thought they were going to convert me before, after standing out there for 15 minutes in the -15 weather, I sure as hell ain't Mormon now. So, I'm sorry if any of you are out there who are Mormons who want me to convert, but
those move to Utah.
It's actually really nice in Utah. Utah's actually really nice. I went and had bell camp in Utah over the summer, and dude, we stayed at a nice 5-star hotel, and they had actually a steak, like a steak house inside the restaurant. Oh, nice. Man. Steak melted in here. They didn't have prime rib that night, so we got the sirloin. That sirloin melted in your, like, you put it in your mouth and it just gone. Oh, best steak in my life.
I'm gonna make a roast tomorrow if you're interested, Levi. By the way.
Oh, dude, anything that you say that has steak. I probably can't tomorrow night. I have to do double date night with Alyssa and one of her friends because one of her CA friends just asked a girl out and she said yes, and so. Now, to make it less awkward on their first date, I have to go out. But that's going to be really awkward because now I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be like... And then they want to play games afterwards. I'm like, what games do you want to play? Because if it's card games, I'm counting cards. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not letting y'all win. And if it's like any sports game, I can't stop myself. I'm going to be competitive. I'm going to be like, I'm going to like dunk on people in basketball. And they're like... We can't even shoot a layup, and I'm like, I'm dunking the ball, bro. I'm putting my nuts to the rim. Like, I don't care what happens. I'm flying.
Levi's future kid. Dad, can I win for once? No.
No, that's gonna be a thing. My dad never let me win. He taught me how to win, and he'd teach me how to get better, but he never let me win. He would always go, and he's like, when we're playing chess, he's like, here's how you move, here's how you play. And for the first like game or two, he's like, went easy on me, and then afterwards, he's like, I'm not gonna go easy on you. If you're gonna win, you're gonna win. And so that's how it's been my whole life. Just I ain't gonna go easy on you. I gotta remember. You remember the Stafford Gambit? Did you see that episode, Gabe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, very funny. It was. I'm behind.
Yeah,
that
I
was
am
the
a little
last
too.
episode I just listened to.
Stafford Gambit. Okay, actually, I have to show it to you now, Brendan.
It's so evil. Very evil opening. No, that's different. Or hold on, is it?
What?
Is Stafford Gambit and Very Evil Opening the same one?
Yes. Hang on.
Yeah, I think I got it. If you want me to put it up. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I have it too. Yeah, I have it too. Hang
Here,
on.
I can send it over.
No, hang on. I already got it. It's too late. I've already got it. Are you ready, Brendan?
Sure.
Very evil flash of aiming at your heart. The dog stabbing the knife was a mistake. This is the game. Sacrifice the night. Sacrifice. Take the queen to get. I have two blades. One will pierce your heart. The other will split your soul. This is a checkmate.
So there's the Stafford Gambit for you.
Stafford Gambit.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So, anyways, yeah. But no, so yeah, I do not go easy on people, and I'm way too competitive. Like, have you ever play just like pickup ball with your friends or something like that, or you just play the course or something like that? So when Merrick, Jude, Caleb, and I used to do that, we would always be the kids who were like, if you don't dunk it from behind the 3-point line, it doesn't count as a real thing, because we all know we can dunk it, but if you're not behind the 3-point line like Caleb was, it doesn't count, and you have to take a letter. We were so mean to each other, and so like, I don't play games on easy mode. I sweat my tits off.
That's fair. That's fair.
But anyways, Mormons, bro.
I think that's a perfect segue into our topic.
Mormons.
The prehistoric time of like animals, not like people, because that's weird. We don't talk about people here, okay?
What's our topic today, bro?
Except our Mormons. We always talk about them, you know.
Yeah, we always talk about that. Very
No,
evil opening.
okay.
They basically
we'll go to you for the Mormon update.
They basically
Actually, it's extinct animals.
They basically
That's what
pulled the
topic
Stafford
is.
Gambit on me. 2 knives put on my heart. Very evil opening. But anyways. Prehistoric
Next episode,
animals.
Levi will go to you for the Mormon update.
Well, I'm the host next episode, probably.
Well,
we don't know, actually.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. The first question is there any animals that have been like claimed to be extinct, but do you think is still really out there? If that makes sense.
I know there have been multiple cases of that, like in real life, where it's like species goes extinct, and then like a couple years later they find one alive in the wild.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they actually clarify extinct too is there's a there's a white horn rhino, I think, or
The white rhino,
whatever.
the white rhino, yeah.
Yeah, or I don't know if it's that one, but there's some animal somewhere over there that's only a female's left alive. So it's technically declared extinct because it can't reproduce
It's
anymore.
an extinct species, but because the male died,
But
it will
there's
not
actually-
reproduce.
yeah.
There is still one alive in captivity, but
Yeah.
because it cannot reproduce with the rest of the population, it is
Yeah. It's cleared extinct.
It's unofficially extinct.
Yeah.
So
People say that it's extinct at that point.
So I think thinking about some of the creatures that have been around the longest that we think of are things that are intertwined with water, and by that I mean like sharks and crocodilians, right?
Yeah.
So when you think of things that were around the time as the dinosaurs, you think of megalodon and the like the Deinosuchus, which was the giant ass crocodiles that were massive, and then like the giant snakes like the Titanoboa. So we see relatives of those all today, right? Obviously, the Nile crocodile was in some form or fashion a relative of Deinosuchus, as it was. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. The biggest crocodilian to now, today's biggest crocodilian, we had the great white, which was obviously the megalodon at the time, and the green anaconda, which was the Titanoboa at the time, right? We have these massive creatures. So I think if we're gonna find a quote unquote extinct species, it's gonna be in the water, and not just like and maybe they all have officially gone extinct in some form or fashion, but right, people, estimated length of great white sharks is like 16 to 20 feet, right? But there are legit real videos that we have seen from scientists that have found great whites that are 30 feet long, that are 25 to 30 feet long, right? They're huge, and so I don't know if it's necessarily a stretch to say like, because megalodons I think were around 50 feet is what they said that they're around, is like double the size of the biggest great whites that we know.
That would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense.
But so it's all relative to like scale, because so one of the reasons that animals have gotten smaller over time, right? We used to have these massive dinosaurs, and then the mammoths were big, and now we have what we have today, which we still have some very big creatures, but the reason is that the oxygen saturation in the air is much less than it was then. There used to be a higher density of oxygen in our atmosphere than there was back then, or back then than there is today. So even things that are still could be of relative size or could be from that time, like alligators and crocodiles, the reason they're so much smaller then is that there was more oxygen to breathe. And that's not just like anything indirectly. That's also plants. Plants were smaller or were bigger back then, which was able to photosynthesize and create more byproduct of oxygen.
Not only that, like, not only because of the oxygen, you also have to realize their territory is getting smaller too.
Right.
So like the less like the bigger animals are dying off because they can't get enough food.
Right, exactly.
And stuff like that.
And so you have this weird mix where like the plants and the oxygen levels kind of started this downward trend for sizing of creatures. So while we see these, while we go, oh, Megalodon is a 50-foot long shark, and then we see these 30 feet long sharks today, and our biggest ones are usually only 20 feet, we sit there and we're like, wow, that's just a big great white. But like, could it actually just be a Megalodon that's just not able to grow to the full length because it literally can't of oxygenation? Or is it just genetic mutation, the gigantism happened, which is a genetic mutation that happens in all animals, where sometimes animals grow because of a tumor in their pituitary gland, thank you, which controls growth hormones. So it could just be a gigantism version of a shark, or it could just be a remainder that every once in a while surfaces and does something, right? We see these things, there are 20-foot anacondas, there are 20-foot pythons and anacondas that exist. There are some of the biggest saltwater crocodiles in the world are here. Largest saltwater crocodile. Wow. I am bad at spelling. Holy Jesus. So currently, Lolong is the biggest, and he is... I want to know his length. Ugh, okay. Well, you know what? Here, I got an article that we can go through together. 10 largest saltwater largest crocodiles ever recorded. Very evil opening. Alright, so starting us off, a saltwater crocodile is the largest species in the world. The average male size is 17 feet, right? But specimens 20 plus feet long and weighing over a ton are not unheard of. So list of the largest. So number 10 is only 16 feet 11 inches, right? So pretty big. Again, again, we look at that and we're like, yeah,
I also wouldn't be surprised if this is not even 10 technically.
Right.
And they're just ones that we haven't found yet.
Right. But look at the size of this thing compared to a person. That's fucking enormous. Right?
Yeah.
Up next, Matara is 17 plus feet. Again, that's a bed of a pickup truck that's holding that. That's insanity. Like some of these things are enormous. 17, almost 18. Oh, yeah, 17 and 3/4 feet. That's it. That's insanity. Again, that's the bed of like a dump truck.
17. Again.
There's even bigger. That dude's got to be 6 foot at least, and that thing is again.
Well, he's also crouched, so it doesn't mean
this is basically a 12-foot crocodile. Biggest crocodile in the world in world captivity. So this is 1 inch away from being 18 feet. So if you're a 6 foot tall person, this is 3 of you.
Yeah.
That's 3 of you casual. Brutus, who is 18. This is one of the ones that you can see when you're doing like some of the tours in Australia. Look at that. This thing is probably almost as long as this boat is. This boat is probably 25 feet long. He is nearly there. 18 feet 4 inches. That's insanity. I'm assuming it's this one. Maybe it's this one.
There's no way it's not.
I have no idea which. Yeah, this thing is enormous. 18
it's definitely
feet, 5
that
inches.
one. It's definitely that one.
19 feet long.
Jeez.
Good. And we're only at number 3. There's 2 of them bigger.
20 feet.
Dominate. Jeez.
Yeah, no wonder, dude. That thing is a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Like that thing is a dinosaur right there. Good.
Well, actually, like crocodiles are like the only living things like this left, like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like they
Well,
were
look at
alive
this.
at that time.
Yeah.
20 feet 3 inches. So now if we look at Deinosuchus. Yep, there you go. Oh my god, look at me. So they lived 82 to 73 million years ago, which doesn't
Yeah.
mean a whole lot, because like if
They
you,
lived with the dinosaurs.
yeah,
Oh, they're 35 feet.
yeah, okay.
It says down there.
Yep,
Yep,
look at that.
right there.
10.6 meters, 35 feet. With the largest adults.
The largest being that.
It had large, robust teeth, yada yada. 12 in the United States, yada. I don't care. Morphology is where I want to be. So very similar to 21 to 22 teeth, yada yada. See, modern saltwater crocodiles have the strongest.
Yeah.
Which is so. This is also something crazy. Is that these things have the strongest bite force, in the world. Size. Their skull was 5 feet. So think about that.
Casual.
So think about that. Brendan, do you remember Elena? Dom's-
Yeah.
That is the size
Yeah.
of Elena. Its head is the size of Elena.
Wait, that makes no sense. The base skull was 5 feet, then the jaw was. Oh, okay, never mind.
yeah.
The jaw was 5.9. That makes more sense. I was like, what?
Deinosuchus varied from 8 to 10 meters. Right? So 26 to 30 feet. So like again, is this another instance of this thing is just is like a smaller version? Because another thing is some people theorize that crocodiles don't actually die, they only get eaten, which I don't believe is true, but I don't know.
No, because there's a video like rolling on TikTok where the croc was like on his belly,
Yeah.
like on the water, but then everyone's like, oh, they found a new attack. They act like they're dead, and I forgot what their title is, but some guy that like does like stuff about
Like a tour
animals
guide
was
or
like,
whatever?
no, he's actually no, he's like a famous person.
I know who it is. Yeah. It's the wildlife
He
biologist
does stuff
guy.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He does stuff
Steve
like that, and
Steve
he's
Irwin or
yeah,
whatever his name was.
yeah, kind of, yeah. But he's like, yeah, he's probably that croc is probably dead.
Yeah.
They will never be belly up
Yeah.
on purpose.
But so like
They're most of the time dead.
he's
So yeah,
handled-
they definitely die. I don't.
was sedated and measured
I
by
don't-
zoologists in an enclosure in 2011. He was he was the largest, but
Yeah, he's not alive anymore. Yeah,
he was
died
captured.
in old September 2011. Oh no.
No, he was estimated to be at least 50 years old. Okay, so that's a crazy thing to think about though. Is that this guy at
That he's
50 years?
50.
Yeah, that he was 50
Yeah.
years old from here to here, and
How-
these things.
Does it say baby size of this? No,
here.
that one.
Oh, of the Deinosuchus.
Of the Deinosuchus. Yeah. Does it say average baby?
Average baby Deinosuchus.
Because you have to think like the egg's gonna be like an ostrich egg at that point, freaking
Right.
huge.
Yeah,
If they're gonna get that big.
but so if you think that they varied most of them from
Yeah.
26 feet to 33 feet, which is still enormous, by the way.
I think this is my favorite. The Deinosuchus.
This is
think he's my favorite.
insane that he's only 5 feet off of what prehistoric dinosaurs were.
Average. Yeah.
Deinosuchus cannot sprint. Yeah. Thanks. That's helpful.
Thanks,
So-
man.
Have you guys ever heard, going back a while back, sorry, but when you said like these crocodiles, like something that they don't ever stop growing? Have you
Yeah.
ever seen like lobsters that are helped shed? Because they actually never stop growing throughout their lifetimes.
Wait, what? Sorry?
So like there are some lobsters that never
Oh,
stop
lobsters.
growing
I didn't hear
throughout
what you
their
said.
lifetime.
Okay, yeah. Makes
So
sense.
what normally kills them and stops them from getting so big is that they lose their ability.
No,
to
that's just
shed
a
for
call.
while. It's really hard for them to actually shed their skin. So when someone actually goes and helps them shed their skin, they can get gigantic
Oh, they die.
Yeah.
because they've been assisted shedding.
That big? Those are not that big. I think there will be way bigger than that.
Well, then again, they're not really giving you anything for scale.
I also feel like we've never figured out the size of it, you know?
Right.
Because how would we
Oh,
know
look
if
at
they're
this, here we
that
go.
long ago?
Look at this. Here we go. So this is
Okay, yeah.
is I believe hang on. So saltwater crocodile in Latin. Hang on. Saltwater.
Is that Latin or Is that the? Oh,
Crocodile.
is Latin the like
Yeah, those are the.
science name or whatever you want to
Okay,
call it?
yes. So this
Scientific name. Yeah.
is a saltwater crocodile. This
What's
is the
that
Deinosuchus.
second one? Yeah, what's the second one? What's that? Palasher? No, sorry, second from top. My bad. Second from top. The fuck is that? Persh.
Right. Saurus. Sorry, I misspelled Saurus. Persaurus. Brazil. This is gonna be from Brazil. Brasilensis.
Oh. Yeah. I actually don't
sorry,
know.
Brazilian.
They're almost the size of it. It's probably prehistoric because it has to be at that point if they're
Extract pre-extinct crocodile
prehistoric.
was estimated to live only 8 million years ago. It was
In
giant
the
canine that could reach up to
late
41.
That's where-
So
that
here.
makes
What?
sense.
Then it's
That's where
bigger.
a lot of
Wait,
the,
then it's bigger. What?
No, up to. So that's the
I
largest
know,
one.
but
That's the
the-
largest one they found. Whereas the
But
largest.
the largest one was 35 on the other one.
No. That's
It
the
said
average.
30
That's the
go up.
average. That's the average.
No, go up. No, go up. It says the largest one up here.
With the
Where is
largest
it?
adults.
Third
here.
largest
So
adult
hang
at 35 feet.
Largest dinosaur.
I'm just saying what it said. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what it said. So
recorded. Yeah, so maybe
that's just a website. Largest 12 meters. That's not true. Yeah,
yeah. So see, now I'm confused. Okay, so
that says 12 meters in 2002.
yeah, I have no idea. Hang on, let's take a peek.
Yeah, that's what that said.
Yeah, see, this doesn't make any sense. So-
34. Oh, that says 34 now. What?
Okay. So
Why
wait-
did it say 30?
Okay, so maybe nobody,
Anyway, it's
so
smaller.
nobody knows.
Apparently.
It is smaller, but still. So my point still stands about like the
I just saw
about
that
how,
one,
like,
and I was what is
could these technically still be, and like these are not, the morphology is different, they're way lower to the ground. If you look at Deinosuchus, they actually stood
they were
kind
like-
of up.
They were up
They
higher,
had-
yeah.
yeah,
They were
right.
kind of like on stilts compared to them.
Yeah, so if you look here, this is a good example. They were way
Yeah.
up higher and they could hold a lot of their own body weight. Or it's theorized
Yeah.
that they could. Whereas
It's
you see
I think it's probably helped them like back then to get like places quicker
right,
because now there's like no predators for like
exactly. Yeah.
crocs
That's
besides
fair.
like big
Crocodiles.
snakes
or
technically,
other
but like still.
crocodiles.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
at that
like,
point.
Other bigger
they're
crocodiles.
at a zoo and they're tossing in like steak and other food to the
Oh yeah,
crocodile.
and one bit.
One
Have you
just
seen the
grabbed
one that
its
bit
leg
off the
and
leg?
whipped-
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It's just like ripped off his leg. Apparently, this is a croc episode.
Apparently, it's crocs.
I'm fine with it. I like him.
Oh, hang on.
Croc's leg or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is it
that
yep,
video.
that one.
Yeah,
It's the top
that's
one.
The top
This
one.
one?
The top
Okay.
one.
Oh, I think that's a different angle than I saw it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here it is.
Yep, he gets a leg and just barrel rolls it. Oh no, that's not it.
No, this is a different one.
He has him in the face. Yeah, that's not it.
No, I think it was the other one. Hang on.
I read that wrong. Because why does it say leg in that? Oh, that one. Yeah, it's that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is this one because he takes a munch out of one of these. Oh, here it is.
Oh, maybe?
Check.
Yeah, he's about to barrel roll it. But he doesn't have like a grip on it.
He's gonna
Like
get a
the
grip
good
on
grip.
it, then he'll roll it.
What?
Oh.
What the
What?
shit? These are not the ones
No,
that.
where's the video where
Well, yeah, where's the... Anyway, if we can't find it, it's literally where, like, it was like at, like, one of those, like, like, have you been to,
Like a
like,
park,
no,
yeah.
I haven't been there. Like, one of those Florida things, and they have, like these like, a food that they throw in, they let guests throw in,
Yeah.
and one of the alligators bit the other foot
Okay.
of one, and did a barrel roll and just ripped it clean off.
Completely side tangent. You know, one of the things I always wanted to do as a kid. I think
Oh,
Brent,
what?
I think Brendan. I've talked with Brendan about this before. I always wanted to be one of the Gator Boys.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if any of you have ever seen this, but here.
I don't think I ever watched the Gator Boys. I gotta be honest. Oh yeah, I did. I
With
definitely
Wells
did.
Fargo Premier, a team.
Shut up.
I didn't watch it that much, but
Yeah, here we go.
yeah, I definitely did.
I don't care, TurboTax.
I think someone opened my door. Well, they're gonna be
Brother!
users. Just skip it. You can skip it now.
I got a fax from the Florida Wildlife Commission. The guy's got a couple ponds in the backyard. I guess he had a canal running down the edge of the property. So the gator kind of.
But so they'd literally go and they'd go and
Yeah, I
catch,
definitely did watch
catch
this. Yeah.
alligators.
Yeah. They
in,
catch
like, ponds,
nuisance alligators. Yeah.
And then they bring them to a sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Paul would usually go in the water with a little slip lead.
So I ran over there as fast as I could to help.
So he's
with
got
this
it on the
alligator.
water, and you can see because there's a bunch of string in the pond.
This alligator was just going crazy. Boom.
And then they get it up on land.
This gator just rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled. He wouldn't stop.
I walked around him.
And then what they'll do is they'll do this. They'll
So I just
they'll,
kinda
they'll
walked in, sat on him.
step on him. They'll get their equipment out, and then they'll work it so they'll tire the gator out before they put it in the truck so it doesn't hurt itself.
Gotcha.
He's got it. What we're trying to do is physically exhaust them. We want it safe for us to pick them up, jump on them, tape their mouth shut, pick them up, put them in the truck.
This fella's
And
already
it's
pretty
also safe
tired
for the
out.
gator. Look at that baby.
But so some of them they'll go and they'll like this crocodiles are. In case you don't know, crocodiles are way more agile than.
The aquarium got a call about a crocodile being in a construction. I tapped him and the thing just went airborne. If Chris didn't have him, that thing would have just.
So there's an American crocodile for everyone.
You slip and fall while he's jumping, you're gonna fall.
You can tell because of its snout.
Because once I get on the.
All the way down.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they'll go in and like I said,
It's great.
I used to think that was like the coolest thing in the world. But basically, that's what you're fighting. Is you're fighting dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It's prehistoric.
Yeah, at that point.
Prehistoric creatures that are just.
We're making this episode about crocodiles now.
Oh, are we? All right.
Yeah,
Crocodiles.
At this point, I feel like we're already almost done with the episode. I don't know how long it's been, but
It's only been
We've been
35
talking
minutes.
about crocodiles.
Keep
a
going.
lot.
No. We got it.
no, we keep it. No,
Alright.
we keep crocodiles.
All right, cool.
All right. We can do
Yeah,
crocodiles.
actually,
No.
actually,
All right,
yeah, we do it.
I've got something like other dinosaur like I could talk about as well.
All right.
Go ahead. With
Alright.
we're changing the episode.
So, have you guys ever heard of? You guys know the Loch Ness monster, yeah?
It's
Yeah.
fake.
All right.
It is.
It's fake.
Have you ever heard the theory that it's actually like a plesiosaur that survived from or like a bunch of plesiosaurs in that loch that survived like from or whenever they were alive?
Yes, but it's been disproven.
Yes, but it's just kind of a funny.
Yeah.
like,
So
theory.
plesiosaurs are really cool, and because they're basically
Are those have really long necks and like really tiny flippers on its body?
yes.
I think
Yeah.
I knew it. I was like, there's something. I think that's what it's called.
Because like
I was
if you
like,
look
I'm
at
not
them, they
100%
do
sure.
look like what the Loch Ness monster. would
Yep,
look
yep,
like.
that's what I thought it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah, so
makes
plesiosaurs,
sense.
plesiosaurs were actually a really, and actually they're probably not even more like this. They're probably more like this. They had more of a dolphin-like body with flat tail flippers
mhm.
that were extremely agile in the water. And a lot of people have started thinking that what they'll actually do is they would bury themselves in the sand, similar to like a dugong, and then they'd like snap up a fish as
Oh yeah,
as
yeah.
it was in the water. So they'd literally just like
I don't know. I feel like that would be a thing. I don't know if they would do that.
because think
I just feel like they would be like you just have to just think about it, how hard it was to bury himself at that point.
But so like a lot of their issue, and so that's why I think the color paletting of
Does that not look
um,
like a turtle at this point?
the color paletting of
Like,
the other one
kind of?
was a lot better because a lot of people are like, oh, it must be blue to blend it with the ocean. It was probably actually like a more silty sand colored.
It probably
Yeah,
didn't have
yeah,
to
the
bury
blended
then.
with
It probably
the-
just laid
Like,
down
yeah,
there
that-
and
yeah.
just didn't move.
But
Yeah,
think about in this picture here, because this is probably a pretty accurate picture of what happened. These squids, I don't know if anyone knows how fast squid can move in the water. They can move. This guy
Yeah,
here
they
does
go.
not have any sort of get up and go power like this squid would. That would be the pew and like darting out. This guy would have to be a bullet, like a freight train, right? The Mosasaurus, on the other hand, could totally catch up. But
Yeah, why
like,
did that click a link?
I don't know, man. But the Plesiosaur,
Why
likely
did it
not.
just open it?
But if you're gonna be scared of anybody in the water, the Cronosaur.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This guy was, I mean,
Actually, it's the Dinosuchus.
well, like
I'd be scared of that.
in like
You said
rivers and stuff,
water.
in rivers and ponds and stuff for sure. But this dude was the king of the ocean back
Yeah.
then. I mean, like this is probably a pretty accurate size comparison. This is a Plesio. Oh, Plesiosaurus is probably a little bit big. Here, actually, you know what? Let's figure it out. Prehistoric, aquatic
Animal sizes?
predators.
Yeah, sizes.
Predators
Yeah,
size
put all of them
comparison.
there. Yeah.
And then we go to images because no one gives a fuck about anything else.
That one? Oh,
This is from today, because that's a blue whale right there, and that's a
yeah.
Dunkleosteus.
Try the one next to it.
I think this is a similar one to what we just saw.
Oh, yeah. Try the
Oh,
one
here
to
we
the
go.
left of
Here
it.
we
What's that
go.
left
Here
one?
we go. This one.
Yeah.
I think
what's
this is
that
just a
one?
description.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
think,
Here we go.
yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. So this is Cronosaurus, and
Can you zoom in by chance?
Oh, that's like a shark with a whole bunch of extra flippers.
go away.
Oh.
Like just massive.
Go away. Anyways, yeah. So, or sorry, this is Cronosaur. This is the Oh, who are you?
Tajurusty? I don't know how to say that name.
Shastasaurus.
It says that name above it.
Shastasaurus.
I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. That's not the same. Okay, never mind. When you searched it up, there was like tiny fish, and I was like, "That's not the same thing."
Good heavens, this thing is enormous.
Yeah.
I
I feel like it wouldn't be that bad thinking about it because I feel like it just. I feel like that would be like a swordfish, you know,
Be just a giant.
like with the
swordfish.
pointy. Yeah, just a
Here,
pointy.
You know what? What did they
Oh, it
eat?
looks like a sunfish.
What did they eat? Trisuperior is known from California, with Shastasaurus being Shasta
Oh!
County in California, where the specimen was found. Yeah, it was 23 feet in length. Okay, so that's not actually as big as I thought.
Yeah, it's not even the size of Dinosuchus.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I think that was towards the lower end of Dinosuchus.
Yeah.
That's what the picture showed, and I was like, "The fuck? That's not the same thing."
Yeah, what the heck? This is some BS. Come on, give us a good one. Give us a good.
That one.
Oh, here we go. It's a YouTube video. Hang on. All right, here,
Hey,
fellas.
that's what
We're
it
gonna.
is, that's what it is.
Shut up.
Just put it like
Don't
on
talk.
YouTube.
Yep.
Oh, it's like album.
Oh, okay.
Oh, spider crabs
Oh
are
my-
crazy.
Yeah.
See, there's Plesiosaur. Plesiosaur was not actually that big. Giant.
Why is there a
turtles.
lady walking with it now?
To do a size comparison of, so there's the Dunkleosteus, which is a pretty commonly known one. Great white.
Leopard,
Killer whales are massive.
Yeah.
Cronosaurus. So there's Cronosaurus. Oh, the Helicorpion. This is the guy who could bend his.
oh, those things
Yeah,
suck.
yeah,
Those guys are cool. Chop chop, lady, a little faster. Colossal squids. The Elasmosaurus.
Aren't
is the
those
big version.
I forgot what they're called are based off of?
Yeah.
What are
yes,
they
the
called?
Kraken.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the
Yeah.
real life Leviathan, the Leviathan. It's a giant whale that would eat a lot of things. Mosasaur. This is probably who I was thinking of as the big guy. Megalodon. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Shastasaurus.
69 feet.
Nice. Lidl. Blue whale.
Little.
The jelly. Oh, this is the man of war jellyfish. What?
Oh, she died.
Okay, she's dead.
She fell off.
What the heck?
Oh god.
Oh,
That's
it shows like different angles.
That's it. There ain't nothing bigger in. All right. You know what? Really scary underwater creature.
What? Wait, it didn't even show the. Well, that was prehistoric.
Honestly, the warpers get me more.
The warpers? No, dude. Oh, shopping.
Quit
I
shopping.
didn't mean to go shopping. I want to go to videos. No, you can't kill a Reaver Leviathan. These things? No, thank you. No, thank you. No.
Right? They killed it.
No, they can't. It's impossible. They
So,
respawn.
I remember the first time I was playing Subnautica, I was just going, and I was trying to go to one of the islands. I must have like way overshot or missed. I think it was the floating island.
No. Here's
So I
no.
overshot and ended up in the void.
Oh, and the ghost leviathans. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, what you could have done,
Ugh.
what you totally could have done, because here, this is just a rough estimate. So right, so you usually spawn. Can I please, for the love of, all right, whatever. So you usually spawn like around here, right, in this area here, the safe shallows area.
Yeah, yeah.
What you probably did, because over here is like the floating islands and stuff, and over here is the mountain area. What you probably did was because if you were gonna say Reapers, I was gonna say what you did is you probably shot the wrong side of the mountain and got like doomed.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Do not go to that side of the mountain.
Right, the mountain area is like over here, and this is the
Right.
this is the California. So what you probably did is you probably like, and rather than coming on this side, you went on this side, got fucked by the guy here. But if you're going out to the void, yeah, what you probably did is you probably like underneath, and you're like, oh god, I'm in the void. Terrifying.
So, I got a question for you, Levi.
Not as scary though.
Which entry point do you take into the Lost River? Because I know which one I take every time.
The one that's the one that takes you to the bulb zone, or not by the bulb zone. Sorry, the one that takes you to the Grand Reef. Every time.
See, I go through the trench.
No, you're too close to. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is you go through the trench that leads you to the Grand Reef.
No, like the actual like blood kelp trench.
Oh no, fuck that! You're too close to Reaper Leviathans. No, sir.
No, if you dip underneath, they're not gonna come in there. Like,
oh
if
no,
you stay along
there's
the
three
bottom of that-
entrances to the Lost River. By the way, I don't know if you knew that. There's three entrances because there's one by the front of the
Grand
Aurora.
Reef there, and then the front of the Aurora.
Yeah, and that's one I thought you were talking about. I was like, fuck no, you're way too close to a Reaper. I would piss myself.
No, I would not go there.
I'd piss myself. In case for those of you who don't know, that is like the one thing I'm afraid of in real life. Have you guys seen oarfish in real life, Brendan? Have you seen that?
Oarfish?
Yeah, oarfish. Hang on. So,
Have you seen the fish that has like its jaw like curled up?
oh yes,
It's
I
called like a
have.
chainfish or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck
Oh
it.
yeah, I seen those.
Oh.
Yeah, I seen those.
Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know
yeah.
what it was called.
Oh no.
I didn't know it was called.
Oh no, thank you.
You don't like them?
No, dude, they look way too much like Reapers. Oh, it makes my skin crawl. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, the fact that you're willing to pick that up, dude. Oh no
I
way.
would.
I know they're not like aggressive fish, but like, where's the picture of like the giant one that? What the fuck, dude? No. Ew.
You just eat a person.
No, my God, what's wrong with you idiots? Ugh, no, God, bro. No,
I feel like that's not that bad.
Oh my
I
God.
understand, like you think they look like that, but I don't.
Oh.
I don't even see the comparison.
Well, here,
No, I understand. I still don't see the comparison.
well, so, I don't need to. Hang on. So basically, what the whole like deal is that okay. Apparently, I just need to look up. So, okay, so you got your standard. Where's the Reaper Leviathan? Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Where's the fella? And then, oh great heavens, my everything apparently died. All right, so you got your Reaper. Can I
I
spell
understand.
oarfish?
I just think of the face. You know, the face doesn't even close to
No,
look
and
like
that's
it.
and
why.
that's totally fair. So what they were
And I
going
feel
for
like that's
is-
the scary part of it, though.
what
You
they're
know,
so they obviously the red is pretty resembling, and they've got like the claws, like
Yeah.
the tentacle claws on the front. You can't see it here very well, but they have like the little
Yeah.
prongs out here, and
no,
like
I understand,
Yeah.
but I feel like the face is like the scary part. So I feel like those don't even
no.
like,
If I'm gonna be honest with you,
like not even scared to me.
if I'm gonna be
To
honest with you,
100% honest.
this is the part that scares me. The
What the fuck just happened? Yeah, the roar. That makes sense.
oh fuck that art. Oh.
Yeah, but like I would totally pick up one of those, like in real life. One of the. I wouldn't be
Oh.
afraid to.
Oh.
Like if it started roaring like that, 100% I wouldn't. But
Oh, no, thank you. That's one of those fish that so I told everyone. So when I got my scuba certification, I told
It's
everyone I was like,
1 degree here.
it's 2 degrees here, nerd. Ha ha.
Oh, it's 2 here. Wait, what?
Ha ha.
No, it's 1. It's 1. I
Oh,
lied.
it's still 2 degrees here. What does it feel like? Negative 18.
Negative 16.
Nah.
That
No.
doesn't make any sense.
No, bro. I saw.
A degree higher and it feels less here.
No, I've told people that when I got my scuba
bet more
certification,
here.
that if I ever am swimming and I see one of those things, I am going to the surface immediately. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they are not deadly to people. I know that they are beautiful creatures in real life. I don't care. I do not mess with those. Yeah, I can do that too, Brendan.
My bad.
All right. Yeah, or fish, terrifying. Crocodiles, though, very cool. I want to be a gator boy still. At some point, I still do want to wrestle an alligator. I want to be a gator boy.
That would be sick. I would do that too. That would be sick.
Which is why you should go check out our Adventures of the Wild. Don't bother.
Don't. It's sad. We don't have access. It's sad. It's sad. Bro, it did like 14,000 views on that video
I
too.
know!
God. It could have been good.
We could have been the next Coyote Peterson, but then not have the breakup like Mark and Coyote. I actually don't know what happened with them. Do you know what happened with them?
With who?
Coyote Peterson and Mark?
Nope.
I don't know either. They just like stopped posting on the same deal and they like, I don't know.
It's probably, I don't know.
Their grandma.
They probably just wanted to go different
ways.
They
yeah.
could have just wanted to go, different ways.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
No idea.
All right, Brendan, next question.
Okay.
Well.
No.
We're
doing
doing on time, Levi. How we
51
doing?
minutes.
We can go for like 9 more. Okay. Thoughts on crocodiles? Actually,
They're
Fucking
what's your
awesome.
favorite species? Crocodile/alligators? Which one? Like not like between those two. I mean like what like the Nile crocodile or like
Does
what,
prehistoric
what's your
count,
favorite one?
Or are we taking prehistoric
Yeah,
out?
no. If prehistoric counts, mine's automatically that one, so we're
Same.
taking that out.
Dinosuchus.
So.
Okay, so Dinosuchus doesn't
Yeah.
count.
I actually don't even know my answer would be.
Okay. I got this.
Hold on, I gotta look.
Me too.
Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Hang on. Or
I feel like freshwater crocodiles are better than saltwater crocodiles.
Okay. Hot take?
in
Actually,
my
I don't know if that's
opinion.
a hot take. I don't know if that's a hot take.
Vary about water temperature take.
I got mine, I think. Oh, yeah, I definitely got mine. I'll go first. I don't have a reason, but I think my favorite is the black caiman.
fair.
You just hear a lot about him, and I like him. Non-prehistoric.
All right.
Obviously.
Mine is
Or any caiman, I guess. I like caimans.
Crocopatra. Oh wait, hang on.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's probably this guy, the fire guy.
Stop it.
What?
No way. He
What?
pulled out Wizard 101.
You don't like Ata Krokon? Karanon?
You have to get the Croconomicon.
Yeah, bro. You're
Boy,
telling,
boy gets the malice there.
yeah, bro. You're telling me that you don't like Sakwi Lancer? The Sakwi Lancer? Nechbet. You don't like Nechbet?
Okay, Gabe, what was yours? Or
Alright.
did you not figure it out? I know that's not really Levi's, and I'm pretty sure he's probably still looking.
Yeah.
I think I like caimans in general.
Cayman's
Like, yeah, I
really
don't think
cool.
it has to be the black one. I think it's just caimans. What the fuck is that?
The Gario?
What the fuck
You know
is
what?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
Gario.
gonna
Wait.
go. I'm gonna have to go.
Oh,
with-
yeah. I know that one. Okay, I
No,
thought it
I'm-
was called a different name.
I'm going with the mugger crocodile.
Oh,
It's
alright.
Indian, and it's here to
The
take your
mugger?
money.
I
It's
hate
taking
you.
all your money.
Just because of the name. No other.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Nile crocodile.
It's the mugger
Yeah.
crocodile.
That's not a bad choice. That's not a bad choice.
This motherfucker will eat you for
Somewhere.
breakfast and eat
What
its
the fuck
children.
is the New Guinea crocodile?
The new
It's the mugger. the mugger crocodile, and it works in a call
It's
support.
the smallest crocodile species.
I definitely spelled that right.
Crossroad. Yeah, see, it's like the smallest one apparently.
Good lord, this thing is tiny.
Yeah,
Wow.
smallest.
Great Scott.
But yeah, I think it's any like caiman I like. I'm pretty sure.
Caimans are cool.
Caimans are cool.
I don't know why I said. I saw the black one and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then I was looking at all of them. I was like, yeah, it's probably all of them if I gotta be honest.
Yeah. It's Steve Owen. I'm the crocodile hunter. Love that. All right, well.
Okay, I think that's when we sign off this episode. Everyone, hope you liked it.
Thank you all so much for watching and or listening. Wow. We definitely talked about everything that we wanted to. Brendan, you can do a whole other prehistoric episode. This was just crocodiles.
I know.
Oh my god,
I
bro,
know.
bro's got a whole nother idea left. Let's go. Bro's got 2 ideas in the bank right now. And one of them was my fault. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching and or listening. Be sure to check us out if you're on either. Be sure to go subscribe to our YouTube channel that we just made. If you're on YouTube, be sure to try to go get a Spotify account and listen to us or watch us on Spotify. And be sure to go check us out at the other places you can find us. You can
also. Sorry, before we officially end it. Also, if anybody wants us to put it like on Apple Music or any other streaming site, please put in the comments. Put it. Put us anywhere you can put them. Just please. Tell us, hey, I would love to watch this on Apple Music, but you guys aren't on there.
Yeah.
Just put in there. Just say if you guys want it.
Yep, and we will upload.
Because we're only on Spotify and YouTube right now.
And we will upload it to that site. But be sure to go check us out wherever you can find us. And if you can't find us there, again, let us know on YouTube. Probably is going to be your best bet. I don't know how comments work on Spotify.
You can comment on Spotify.
Let us know.
So
let us know
if
where
you comment
you can.
on there.
And be sure to find us at the other place you can find us. For Brendan, you can find him at Brendan Plays 121 on Twitch or Brendan Plays on YouTube. You can find Gabe at Gabe Prime both on YouTube and Twitch, and you can find me, Levi the Killer, on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you all so much for listening and watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.